Hey there. Like I was saying, in these last few sections of the beginner course, I'm going to teach you about concepts that are fairly straightforward and simple to understand, but they are extremely valuable and useful to Spanish speakers of all skill levels. For example, in this next section, I'm going to teach you how to speak about the weather. That's right. Now, it's really important to be able to speak about the weather so that you can describe the weather. But there's another instance where it's really important. Think about all the times in your life when you're with somebody and being able to do a little bit of small talk would really help the situation. Maybe it would help that person feel more comfortable with you, or you could get to know that person a little bit better, or it's just a way to break the ice. So having that skill related to small talk is really important, especially in a second language, because many times for non-native Spanish speakers, you will find that there are long extended pauses in your conversations with people where you're kind of thinking about what to say, but you're maybe not as free or open about what to say. And having the ability to do some small talk is really, really going to help you. Small talk can be anything related to maybe current events, sports, what's happening in the neighborhood, and weather. Everybody loves to talk about the weather, right? So in this next section, I'm going to teach you about terms related to weather. And one note before we jump into it. In English, we tend to say things like, it is cloudy, or it is raining, or it's hot. And we would use the verb estar, or to be, to say something like it is. But in Spanish, it's a little bit different. They do use the verb estar from time to time, but more common is the verb hacer. Hacer means to make or to do. So, before you jump into the lesson, just remember this. In Spanish, we tend to use the verb hacer to communicate that it is rainy or it is sunny. We would say something like hace sol. The literal translation is it makes sun. But in Spanish, they interpret this to mean it's sunny or hace lluvia. That means it makes rain, but that's the literal translation. But in Spanish, it's interpreted to mean it's raining. So keep that in mind as we start this next section on weather.